Phew. Okay, I hope you are excited about creating your system. We are on the very last stage, which is maintaining that system. Because like I said, a system that you can keep up is a system that I like. Otherwise, then what's the point to do all of this work if you cannot maintain it? To maintain it, we need to talk about toy storage ideas, the toy rotation schedule, and then how to get your toddler to help you clean up. But just because now we have less toys, I can tell you, even when my toddler doesn't help me, it's a lot. Like, I clean that playroom in no time. And if I feel overwhelmed, I know there's too many toys that have been out and I just need to remove some. Toy storage ideas. You can have a bin for each of the categories. So you can have 7 or 8 bins that you can use, and each bin has its own category. I don't have enough toys to do that. So I only have 3 or 4 bins that I have 2 categories or 2 or 3 categories in one. So that's when it comes in handy to just use the tags to tag the toys, so that when you're rotating, you don't even have to think. If you Google toy storage ideas, you're going to get this like massive closet spaces, like the one in the middle. If you have a dedicated closet space that you can have all of those toys, well, that's going to give you more room to have more toys that you can have into rotation. I don't have that space. My toy rotation space is my child's closet, like on one area. I just have a bunch of bins. This one on the right is what I have in the garage, which is my supply system, but this is kind of what I have. A great idea that I recently implemented is that I have storage within the storage bin. So I have big bins for different categories, and everything just really just goes in it. And then when I rotate them, I just go into that designated bin and then just swap out the toy. Easy peasy Ziploc bags. So this is a toy that has many pieces. Whoop! Right? It has many pieces. You put it all in the box, the pieces will just fly away. So I use good old Ziplocs. And then I don't even label them, as long as they're together and I know where they go. So that's a fine motor skill, because they're putting it in the hole. These pouches, you can get like 30 of them for like $6, $7 at Amazon. And these are great for puzzles. This one really doesn't have a puzzle, but it does have a little tab that goes together. And this one is, it works on those pre-writing skills. These little plastic envelopes, and they have them clear and they have them in different colors, are great to keep puzzles together, or, flat little items. You just snap it. And then that's it. So these are a great option. And then my new favorite thing, they're going to be these mesh bags. Let me move back. These mesh bags. Woo! I got these at Walmart in the laundry section. And they are supposed for you to put your underwear or your socks. So when you put them in the washer, you don't lose the socks. I should actually buy them for that, because I lose my socks all the time. But these are great for puzzles and toys, so that all the pieces really stay together. And this is a way that I have managed. I am not the most organized person in the world. It really takes effort for me to do anything that's organization related. So that's why I'm so proud of my toy rotation, because I have been able to maintain it, and it works. For someone that's like not organized, like if you see my office, hope it's far enough you don't see the mess. So let's talk about the rotation schedule. So you need to see what works for your family. You can make the rotation by observation, which is what I do. I go and I see if he's not playing with some of the toys, I just go ahead and take those. Or you can do, some people do it, they have those bins, and instead of dividing them by each of the different categories, they just have all the categories in one. So they have 4, and they put the toys. They say week 1, these are the toys. Week 2, these are all the categories on the week 3, and week 4. And then when that Sunday comes, they get that new bin, they place all the toys, and they put all these other toys back into a different bin, put them away. So every week, or how often that you rotate, the boxes are already made with each of the categories. That works for some people as well. I think it's a great idea too. Two options. You can test them both and see which one works best for your routine and your type of family. So cleanup really, when it comes to do cleanup after toy rotation, you're gonna see that it is a lot easier because you really, each thing has a place. So there's not that guesswork of like, where do I put this? Like, there's no space. Well, there's an empty space on the shelf. Like, that's really where it goes. So it is easier. I have implemented the color system with the toys too, and the shelves. So I have put the colors into the shelves as well as into the toys. And my son knows that he might not know that fine motor skill goes with fine motor skill, but he knows that the red goes with red. So he knows that the red toy goes into the red bin. For a very long time, I was cleaning on my own. I was cleaning by myself, and I was singing to myself. And I would be, you can do the clean up, everybody do your share. Clean up, everybody do your share. Bye-bye toys, it's time to put away. And I would sing it to myself as I would clean up. So I was modeling the behavior. You can do the typical cleanup song. You can say, Alexa, play the cleanup song, and then you clean up. Like, they want to help. They really do. Sometimes they want to play more, but most of the time they do want to help. Even if they just help you with one toy, that's like a process. They're 2 or 3 years old, so they can do it. Another cleanup song you can do is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, time to clean up where you are. Put the toys back in their place. Keep a smile upon your face, because sometimes they will get grumpy. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, time to clean up where you are. So, you can come up with your songs. You can use the typical songs as long as you model. And then you're like, okay, it's time to clean up. Everybody clean up. When there's less toys, there's less cleanup and less overwhelm. When my oldest was little, he was addicted to Legos, and he had boxes and boxes. And I mean, I didn't know any of this when he was little, and it was really overwhelming. Every Lego he had ever received was there. And when he was looking for something, he would dump all the big boxes of Legos on the floor. And of course, when it was time to clean up, it was super overwhelming. Not for him, but it was also for me, that we were just like, shut the door and, move out. And of course, he didn't want to be there as often as he should, because it was just very overwhelming. So that's why I think, toy rotation is very beneficial. They'll just get a few toys at a time, and cleanup is a lot easier. That concludes your official training. Now you are a toy rotation, toy declutter expert. If you were doing it little by little as we went along, congratulations. If you decided to watch the whole thing so that you know how to tackle the world, then go start with that 5-day decluttering and then create your categories. And I am so confident you are going to succeed with this, because I made a system that is easy, that is mommy approved, because we have so much going on and there's so much things that we need to keep track on. So this is going to take you a weekend to kind of set up. But once you have your system together, all you really need to do is just to maintain it. All right, that concludes our playroom transformation. Your training video has been officially completed, and now you can go and take action. If you have any questions throughout your journey, please email me or send me a DM on Instagram and Facebook at Kid Activities with Alexa. And I can't wait to see your transformation. Don't forget to check out the bonuses for a little bit of extra goodies so that you can create the best creative space for your little ones. I'll see you on the next training. Bye-bye.